Tens of thousands of people are expected to line the streets of West London for the final day of one of the biggest street festivals in the world. Celebrations started on Sunday for the Notting Hill Carnival, and they will continue all night, all day and all night here in London. Well, let's take you to Noel Phillips, who is at the Carnival and joins us now. Noel, I was in West London yesterday. It was pouring with rain. Pleased to see it's not like that today.
The weather is very good today. I mean, the noise is incredibly loud, but as you can see, the carnival is in full swing. Thousands of people from across the world are here for Europe's largest street festival. This is the biggest festival in the world, just behind the Rio Carnival in Brazil. It's been going for over 50 years, and if you've never visited this carnival before, currently the streets are packed with thousands of people who've come out to really enjoy and to soak up the Caribbean culture, the Caribbean music, and indeed the food. There's plenty on offer. I mean, this year there's a special focus on the Windrush generation. The Windrush generation are of course migrants who immigrated from the Caribbean islands. They came over, and according to many people here, they brought with them their culture, and this carnival goes back over 50, 60 years. And for many people here, today's all about celebrating the contribution of that generation and the fact that this carnival, after 50 odd years, is still going strong. The streets of West London have been transformed. People are happy, they're a party. I just want to show you that woman right there. That is a costume, and there are 15,000 of those costumes on display here today. Those two lovely ladies will be part of this parade. They'll be making their way all the way about 2 miles long down the road before they come to a standstill. The carnival ends tonight at 7 p.m. and it's also worth mentioning there's a huge police presence. Perhaps this is one of the biggest policing challenge for the Metropolitan Police. They've got 7,000 officers on patrol here today. They've also got metal detectors. This is in light of the recent knife crime and violence we've seen in the capital, and they're hoping with these metal detectors they can spot troublemakers and people who are perhaps here to cause trouble. Yesterday, just over 100 arrests, but so far today, from what we've seen, it's all very peaceful. And as you can see, once again, the sound systems are in full effect, and people here really enjoying themselves and taking in the atmosphere. And it's also worth mentioning at 3 o'clock this afternoon, there'll be a 72-second silence. People will come to a standstill. This entire street will all stand still as they remember the victims of the Grenfell Tower. That tower is just a mile or so away from here. And people will stop to remember the 72 victims who lost their lives back in June. But in the meantime, the mood here, very cheerful, people having a very good time and really enjoying Europe's largest street festival.
Noel, great to see you. Thanks so much for joining us from the streets of West London there, the Notting Hill Carnival. Always a fantastic weekend here in London. Despite the weather, everyone has such a great time.